Okay, welcome back. This is day 2 of the process, and I've got a full schedule of stuff I'm going to be doing today, and I got to leave as soon as I'm done recording this. There's a great video I watched this morning after getting out of the shower by the channel In The Mix. If you guys are familiar with that cool video, I'll link it down below, of the things they think are misconceptions on the internet for other musicians. And the biggest one, or not the biggest one, but the first one they talked about was the idea that you should wait for the art to come to you. You shouldn't force art. You shouldn't try to work when you don't feel inspired. And his best point was, you'll sit there, you'll be doing something, you'll have a great idea hit you, and then you'll go sit down to make it, and you won't have the skills to have your hands carry out what your brain thought of. And I thought it was such a great supporting argument for this idea of doing music every day. He said, go to when you don't just go to the gym when you think you can lift the heaviest thing you've ever lifted. You go to the gym every day and hope that eventually one of those days you lift heavy things. So this is me showing up to the gym and trying to lift whatever I can on that day, and then hopefully whenever the really creative ideas hit, we'll be in a spot where we can use them. So let's get into today's project. Last time we were breaking this bit here into 3 channels of audio. Instead of having everything being in one channel, we put it into 3 separate channels. And then there's a second bit to this. So if I highlight both of these, that was the wrong place to click. Grab both, thank you. You'll notice that the MIDI is different in the 2. So instead of it being, I put a fourth voice up an octave. So, and then I went up to, I said octave, I meant like up a third, up a voice. If you know your voices in like traditional Western harmony. So I had to split that one up as well. What am I going to do next? Right now I've got it kind of playing through this idea twice. We go into the split. And then I go back to it being a 1 channel. I kind of want to leave it in there again, and I had this thought last night when I was going to bed. This melody here, you guys haven't heard this melody. This is part of the B section. This is the B melody. Maybe if I take this and put the B melody over the A melody. I think we'll have to move some things, but I think this could work. I think I'll have to move some notes here. That works way better than I thought it was going to. I'm a good composer. I go mana or mana. I could do either one. These are the only places where I would maybe have major minor thirds that would clash with each other. They don't clash. No, there's no part where I'm playing this third while the brass is playing this third. It never happens. Oh, I'm curious. If I move this, put this here, and I pan this a little bit this way, and then here on lead 50R, just curious what it sounds like if I blend these two. very different. I'm gonna just explain all of this out loud. Like, this is exactly what I'd be doing if you guys weren't here, but I wouldn't be talking to myself. I need to start taking something out if I want to put more things in. We're getting to a busy point here. This is a consistent problem I have where I just kind of go build like Bolero style, and I need to trim things out. So one thing I haven't played for you guys at all, this B section is a bunch of layering, like arpeggios. You put all three of them together and you get a really cool and you put that with everything else. You just... And then we get that melody we're just moving around. And then we're back into the part you already know. So this is the part I think is really good. And so you would come like out of like, you know, and that's like how the piece ends. It's just like this, but much bigger. This is kind of small right now, so I put like more. The one thing I really need to do is get more percussion going. So like this rhythm is just that over and over again. And then here I one time put in these notes to give myself a little fill. I need to do that a lot more. I gotta go.